Yeah, I really liked the second one. Dead Rising 2 was one of my favorite games for the original Xbox. Or excuse me, for the 360. But I just think I like them better in my head than they actually are in like their games. I think there's a lot of stuff by today's standards that was like poor mechanics and poor decision making on the developer's part. But they were a lot of fun. I did really like those. I thought about playing that the other day because when I was a teenager, I played the first Dead Rising had an infinite mode where your goal was basically to survive as long as you could. And I played that as a teen and was ranked like 200th in the world or something like that. And was like super psyched that I lived this like crazy long time in their infinite mode. And then I haven't really played it since then. And I kind of had a hankering the other day to play that infinite mode and see how long I could go. But I don't know. Not to ramble about a game while I'm playing a different game, so maybe I should pivot. But I love the 360. The 360 holds a special place in my heart the way Nintendo does for other people, you know. That was my first major console, you know. I would come home after school every day, play with friends online, you know, after work, play with friends online basically every day for years. Um, and so I have a lot of fond memories for those. The Gears of War series in particular was was a real favorite of ours. So, where do I go here? I'm a little confused as to where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I didn't quite make the jump there. I always struggled with the timer in the first game. I mean, once you know, like, so that's the other thing about video games. When I was a kid, all the way up until I was a teenager, I was very poor and I never bought games. So, like, if I had a game, it was a huge, like, it was a big deal that I was actually able to get a game. So, like, when I was a teenager, I played Deus Ex just over and over and over. As soon as I beat it, I'd start it over and to play again and again and again because I only had a few games. And that's kind of what you did when you were a kid, was just pick a game and tear it to pieces, right? And then as a teenager, the 360, specifically Dead Rising and some of those, that was my game. So I would play it over and over and over and over. And nowadays I don't have that same drive. And so I think a lot of things from that time period maybe aren't as good as I remember them being, but because I spent literally just hundreds of hours playing them over and over and over, I think the nostalgia has been set in my brain more or less permanently to think that that's a really good game that I really love and want to spend time with. So I don't know. It's always weird. Nostalgia is such a funny thing, you know. I think they say like around up until you're like 14 to 16 is when you start to form your real like the basis for your nostalgia, and then later in life it becomes more and more significant. And it's always hard for me to differentiate like what is actually a good game and what is something I just remember liking. Hopefully that all made sense. I don't know if I'm expressing myself very well, but nostalgia, man. Where where am I? Where is this? This is okay, I vaguely remember. We skipped the chapel area, didn't we? Wait, why are we in the Colosseum? Wait a minute. We skipped. There's a boss in here somewhere. We skipped the boss. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure. Where's the Colosseum boss? Because we fought a werewolf and a minotaur last time, I think. It must be over here. It's not. Oh. Oh, maybe it is. First of all, go through this thing. See what we've got in here. Oh, this is the elevator shaft. Oh. Oh, this is the boss. Hello, boss. Skeletons. Hello. She's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Very, very easy fight. Grab the life potion. When you go back to something thinking it will be magical, it turns out to not be how you remember it. I know what you mean. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. So let's plow through here. Some old friends. Oh, you mean the people we defeated? Yeah, I recognize the guy who climbs on ceilings is from the. Oh, in fact, Symphony of the Night is a direct sequel to. Is it Bloodlines? I forget. It doesn't matter. But yes, those are some characters from before, I think. Unless you meant old friends as in old video games, but it seems likely you're talking about the characters. This will just take us across, I think. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna make progress. I think this is just gonna backtrack us the way we came, but might as well push through for completionism. Plus, if you remember, our armor actually gets better every time we reveal a map square. Yeah, it just brought us back. We did skip the part to our east. We probably ought to at least see our way through that to see where it leads if we're doing the completion route. Oh, I can't lean back in my chair, then I'm too far from the microphone. Get out of here, Minotaur. I mean, I hate to keep saying this, but this weapon has trivialized the whole game at this point. It's so good. Down and over. Okay, so we go down and to the left. Oh, did we not hit this side? I thought we did. Oh, that's right. That leads us up. We might as well go this way. There's a boss over here as well. And we're still looking for some Vlad parts, so we still need a few more of those. And the bottom's not going to do anything, so we might as well just drop all the way to the top here. Yeah, skip all the way. There we go. I guess we should pick up the money in case we need to buy potions or something later. Yeah, Castlevania 3 for the NES is where Alucard was introduced. Yeah, I vaguely thought he was in another game. Because they reference, in this game, they talk about how... Oh, I have no control over my character? Okay. I guess this will just stop eventually? No? Okay. The whole thing. Yeah, because he references in this game working with the other Belmont to stop Dracula or something. But I'm not a fan of the older games. We did play like one episode of Castlevania 4 on the channel, and I hated it. It was, I found it very, very annoying, and because I don't know the controls or anything, it's just like anything else. Like, a lot of older games are a bit fussy, and until you kind of get the learning curve, they're not really fun to play. So I was just getting a little frustrated and didn't want to play it anymore. I cannot move. Okay. I could not move for some reason. Don't know what the deal with that was. Must have got myself stuck. Tall war. Thought it was a tool war. Whatever, doesn't matter. What else we got? Nope, just keep heading this way. Should be a boss around here somewhere. Just murder everything with our fancy sword. Here we go. Oh, it is Medusa. Hello, Medusa. I'm gonna murder you very quickly, I think. She's dead. Literally took about 2 seconds. Very exciting. Got the heart of Vlad. How many more do we have? We're missing one. Avoid curse. We're missing one Vlad part. Okay. Number 2 and 3 are the real nostalgia inducers for me. Those, I'm glad that you enjoy them, but I've seen them and I'm like, these things are hideous. Like, I don't have that connection. I do remember being a kid and playing Castlevania, but it wasn't a good memory for me. I think we talked about that in my Castlevania 4 look at. What are you yelling about, fairy person? Okay, I don't know what she said. I definitely remember playing Castlevania as a kid, but it was not a good memory, and it's like kind of tied to some bad things. So for me, I don't really have, like most people have, the nostalgia, and I don't know. Sometimes when I look back at old games, they just look too bad. They look like they're not visually appealing enough. I guess I'm a snob. I guess I'm too young. I don't know. Maybe I've been spoiled by current generation games, but like, that low, very small graphics and stuff. That really just, I just don't like it. I've seen speedruns of them, and they look fun. 3 in particular, I think, is the one with the guy who can climb on the ceiling and stuff. I think that looks cool and interesting, but I just don't have the nostalgia attached to it. Angry Tombstones. Okay. We got 4 of the 5 relics. I don't know where the 5th one is. We've cleared most of the bosses. Who have we not fought? There was nothing at the Richter fight, because... I guess because we saved Richter and there's no other fight there. Where else are there bosses, though? We haven't gone to the clock room. There's something above the clock room. I don't remember what it was. That might be where the last piece is. Go ahead in that direction. What is this? We might as well explore here while we're here, since we didn't really hit it the first time. Another teleport room. Unfortunately, none of those are going to put us near the clock room, so... yeah. It looks like we're going to have to do a lot of backtracking. Do hate backtracking. Let's... yeah, go all the way to the... well, we can teleport to the east side, so we don't have to do quite as much walking, I guess. Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's not like we're doing anything else. Okay. Check the map. Alright. Just head south and see what we get. Is fine. Or down, I guess. Or up, technically, I guess. I don't know. Do you continue referencing from your own perspective or from the perspective of the castle? You know what? We can take the elevator over here. We need to go up the other side for that to work, though. What else can I talk about? I watched Palm Springs, I believe is what it's called, that new Andy Samberg movie. Kind of like Andy Samberg. Oh, this is not where I thought it was. I guess we'll go this way, though. It's like the new Andy Samberg. It's like a Groundhog Day kind of movie. Came out pretty recently. Actually was pretty good. I like Andy Samberg. I think he's a funny dude. I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine is like really good television. So I enjoy him. I enjoy mostly, you know, he can be pretty juvenile. What was that? He was in a movie with Adam Sandler and it was like the worst movie. Like it had like, I don't even want to say on stream what it had in it, but it was very gross relationship between 2 siblings, which is pretty weird. I think it was called That's My Boy or Attaboy or something like that. Terrible movie. Vanilla Ice was in it. It's a whole weird whole thing. But Palm Springs, I pretty well liked it. The first half of the movie is extremely good. I enjoyed it a lot. And then the ending and like the middle and end were like they're just okay. It's not like an incredible movie, but I enjoyed it. I'll probably watch it again. I really like Groundhog Day style movies. I watched one pretty recently called Ark. It was like a Netflix original, I think. ARQ, I think is what it's called. Very Groundhog Day theming to that as well. I really like those style of movies. Groundhog Day is a classic. I like movies that kind of rip that off, you know, and especially when they can do something a little bit different so it's not like a direct rip-off. Palm Springs had some interesting stuff in it. Like I said, the middle and ending wasn't amazing, but it was still worth the watch. And then I tried to watch Greyhound, which is that Tom Hanks warship movie, where he's like in charge of a battleship or something. I don't even remember. I was barely paying attention. Movie seemed extremely boring. Wasn't really much happening. Didn't enjoy it. Turned it off like halfway through. Probably won't watch it all the way through. So that was called Greyhound. Did I say Groundhog? I think it's called Greyhound. It's like World War II. He's a captain on a battleship or something, and oh no, Uboats! I thought it'd be like a really good action movie because I enjoy Tom Hanks and I enjoy war movies, but honestly, it was just so boring. It was a lot of like constantly just basically on a ship. There are so many people who just relay orders. So it's like they just say like the captain will be like, turn left full rudder, and then the guy next to him speaks into the radio and is like, turn left full rudder, and the guy at the bottom of the ship is like, aye aye, turn left full rudder, and like the whole movie is just them relaying orders constantly. It's super tedious. Dr. Cream's assistant says no speedrun strats. I don't know speedrun strats. I can backdash really quickly, which is speedrun strats, but we're kind of in an unfamiliar place with lots of enemies, so I'm trying to just take it a little cautiously. So if we just backdash, I'm not skilled enough to turn around and kill the enemy before we get bumped. Okay, so we're in the clock room. We don't have all the relics yet. We're still missing a relic. I think it's through the clock room though. If we go up, it'll kill some time until the other side opens. All the sub weapons we don't really care about. Grab the heart up. And then we'll just check the other side, and by the time we get back, the other side of the clock should be open, so we'll do that. And just a life up as well. We don't quite have what we need to go to the Dracula fight. We're at an hour and 49 minutes. I had kind of said I would only stream for like 2 hours, but we are pretty close to the end, so I feel like if I call it, we're just going to have like a 40-minute stream for next time. I'll just find something else for us to play in addition to this, and we'll finish this next time. There we go. So we'll just pop in here. I think this is where we'll get the last boss who has the last relic. You're already in Upside Down World. Yeah, we've been playing for a while, and I definitely can see myself playing this again in the future, but since it is such a short game, it's pretty easy to just kind of slip this in sometime, but we're about ready to polish the game off. The backlog of videos is on YouTube, so if you missed anything, you can check that out there. This is not the area I thought it was. There's a big old Cthulhu and a ghost dancer with a shuriken. Not sure what's over here. Oh, literally nothing. Just some plates. Sword of Hodor? Hodor? What? Hador. Never mind. Definitely less exciting than Hodor's sword. Not that Hodor had a sword. Anyway. Man, I don't like Game of Thrones. I hate to tell you this, but like, I know everybody loves it. I think Game of Thrones was one of the most overrated shows in the history of existence. I think people really liked it for, I'm going to say it, for the boobs and the sex. I don't think the actual story is all that engaging. I think season 1's really good. After that, nope. Just didn't enjoy it at all. Didn't enjoy Game of Thrones. Thought it was terrible. Always do a 100% run next time. I mean, we didn't literally 100% it because I didn't explore every little nook and cranny. Like, you can see parts of the map missing in like the northwestern area, but we have 100% like the bosses. I have no idea where this leads. Oh, this is where the boss I was thinking of is. So we'll head over this way. Yes, you got me. You got me on the spike. Please don't juggle me on spikes. Terrible. Especially because we're going to a boss fight where we're going to need our HP. Actually, probably not. It's been very easy to kill the bosses lately. Go into bat form. You just wing smash through here. That's the wrong direction. Okay. Was failing the button input, so screw me, I guess. There we go. It was way not worth the time it took. Oh, this is not where the boss is. Where's that area where you have to be the wolf because you have a little, it's like a little block that won't let you through. I thought it was up here. We can go further to the west there. I don't think it is to the west though. I thought it was on the east side. Okay. Maybe it is through here, and I just don't remember. Hello, you were a boss earlier in the game, and now you're nothing to me. Figured it would pad out more game time. Never watched Game of Thrones, it's crazy, right? I mean, I have still not seen all of it. I've only seen, like, some of it, because oh, this is where I'm going. Well, I wonder if there's a save nearby. Let's go back. I think there's a save back here. Game of Thrones, I think some of it's worth watching. I don't think the show that is nearly as hype as it should be, or it's way more hype than it should be, personally. Game is 100%, is annoying to 100%, not something I'd watch, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, finding every little secret wall, making sure we hit every little area is not something that super interests me. I mostly just wanted to kill basically every boss. Okay, I really hate that they split into two enemies when I kill them. But yeah, I mean, maybe in the future, if we're looking for something to stream and can't really figure out what we want to do, we might do something like that. I'm not finding a save area, which is not ideal, although I did find a secret back there. I guess you could potentially be a save room. Let's check. You're not. Okay, well, yeah, it just takes me back here, huh? Take me back. We're gonna at least fight that boss before we call the stream, so we might as well just head on back through the annoying enemies. Where's this go? What is that? A heart refresh. I think that just fills our heart containers, or gives us hearts for our sub-weapons. Not really something that's ever come up in the whole time we've been playing. Let's just wing smash through here as well if we can, to save ourselves some grief. We don't have to fight every little enemy that we come across, you know. Ah, okay, you got me. You got me. Would like to maintain our HP for the boss fight, but okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Alucard has got this. He's like half vampire and he's beautiful or blah blah, I don't know. Whatever. Insert vampire lore here. Let's fight this boss and then we'll probably call the stream here today. And I wish there was a crouch slide so I didn't have to transform every time. Wanted to duck a little bit. Fight the boss. I have no idea who this boss is. Shouldn't be too terrible, I imagine. Oh, it's the mummies. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna melt. In fact, can I just holy water you to death? Oh, he's literally already dead. Okay, I mean, like I said, we're very powerful at this stage of the game, so. Yep, and there's the final relic. So, we are now ready to fight Dracula. I think there's an achievement for fighting him without taking damage. Maybe we'll try to do that, but I think we're gonna call... Oh no, I can't call the stream until I save, huh? Maybe there's a save room over here or something. Nope. Would be great if there was a save nearby. So we're not gonna call the stream until we save, of course. Just a heart up, which is pretty not useful at this point. So let's plow through here. And yeah, I don't really see there being... Yeah, there's no exit there. Really thought there was a save around here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. So that's gonna involve a bunch of backtracking. Okay, there's a... No, we already hit that path. Alright, I mean, it's fine. Let's go be a wolf for a little while. Why not? Wolves are cool. And then bonk into a wall face first. Classic. Classic. I do like that they add... Like, these guys were bosses. We actually fought this enemy before as a boss. I kind of like that they start making the bosses, like, standardized enemies. They did that in Aria of Sorrow as well. And I sort of like seeing them again. Medusa Head, if you could just piss off instead of getting in my way. Ah! Oh. Oh, there's literally no exit here. I thought there was an exit up here. Great. Oh, here's one. Who we got in here? We do have that armor that gives us petrification immunity. I just don't think it's worth wearing. There's the Alucard mail, so I think actually the map reveal armor is better. Yeah, at this point we've revealed so much of the map that it's actually going to be the best armor in the game. Yeah, just a little straightforward at this point, huh? There's a save room. How did I not see you before? Okay. So I think that's going to do it for today's stream. I know we didn't really... I mean, I guess technically we did do a lot. We basically cleared the entire inverted castle. We could head to Dracula right now. We might explore a little bit more, but there's really not much to it. So what I suspect, again, just a reminder, we're not going to be streaming on Monday. I have some things to take care of. But then next Friday, we will polish off Symphony of the Night, and then I don't know what we'll be doing. I'll try to, between then and now, figure out what our next game will be so that once we beat this, we have something we can pivot to right away. So, yeah, thanks to everybody who's been watching. Thankfully, I remembered to turn the sound on this time. That was, really ruined this series. But, that's going to do it. So thanks everybody who came out. Hopefully you have a nice day, and I think we're going to call the stream. So, peace out.